Hey everyone, Jason Case here with another video, and today's video is on how to create location pages without keyword stuffing. So creating location pages for a specific location that you're trying to rank around for a specific keyword used to be a common strategy that was used in the past, and still is, and there's better practices to take nowadays than there used to be in the past because of Google's algorithm updates. So the reason businesses would want to do this is because a lot of people search for long-tail search phrases in the search engines. So for example, whatever keyword that you're trying to rank for, then most people would search this for whatever city and state that they're in. So people would create location pages for every single city and state that they're trying to rank for. And then this way they could capture the searches for these long-tail search phrases. Well, in the past, it used to be easier to do this because what they do is just create a templated page with very thin content, and the only thing that they would change out is the keyword before, or actually they keep the keyword the same, but they would change out the city and state. So they change this out a few times throughout the page, and a lot of keyword-heavy content, and then they throw the mention of the location several times throughout the page. Well, and then they would update the meta titles too to have this location in it. Everything else would be exactly the same. So it's essentially duplicate content, very thin duplicate content, and the only thing that's changing is the location. Well, this used to work in the past, it won't work anymore. This will actually get you penalized now by Google. You might not get caught right out of the gate, but their algorithms are very sophisticated and they will catch on sooner or later. So you might start getting traffic from this to start with, but eventually down the road you will get penalized and you'll lose this traffic. So it's better to start with using white hat strategies and strategies that align with their algorithm to help you try to get traction, and then this way hopefully you won't get penalized down the road and you won't lose this traffic. So what I want to talk about in today's video is how you can create these location pages without keyword stuffing. So first, you should have a location in this area. If you don't have a physical office there, then I would not create a location around it. If you have an office in the specific location that you're creating a location page for, then I feel like this is okay, because this is adding helpful information for anybody in that area of how they can find your business. But you still have to have other creative content around this and then just specifically having an office location there. Because then, let's just say you have 5 offices. Well, then you have 5 location pages for each of those offices. If the only thing that you change out is the address on those pages and maybe the headline of the page, then it's still pretty thin content. And this is kind of the gray area and you might get penalized for it. So what I would do to make these location pages unique and creative would be think of ways that you can add helpful information to the person that's trying to finds this location page, goes to it, visits it, and how you can add useful, helpful information to this user. So ways you could do this is add local resources that align with your product and service to this page. So there's got to be local resources that are specific to this location. So each of these locations are going to have different resources available in their area. So this adds unique content and it's helpful to the end user. Add testimonials that are specific to that location. So I wouldn't add too many, but this helps build, trust. So maybe 3 tops, but you could have these that are specific to that city and state that that office location's in. Obviously, you want to add your office address there, but I would spell out detailed directions on how they get there. So instead of just using an address, I would include detailed directions, maybe mention some specific landmarks in the area, maybe include some photos for reference points to help people out. Do you partner with any other organizations in this local area? So this is important. Maybe you have partnerships with other organizations that will help your users out and provide this information there. Provide this information on this page, because this is specific information that is unique to this page alone. Add the benefits of what they can get from these partnerships. So either way, these are a few suggestions that you can throw on the page. Maybe you have a product that is specific to the climate in the area. And if that's the case, you could write out details of that. So just try to think of creative ways that you can add unique content that's specific to that location. So these are just a few examples. But doing this will help you rank for these long tail search terms, but not risk getting penalized by having very thin and duplicate content. So either way, that's it for today's video, everyone. If you need help with any of your local SEO or just SEO strategies in general, this is what we do. That way you can stay focused on running your business while we do what we do best, and that's helping grow your business. So feel free to reach out if you need help with this. Otherwise, take care and look for my video coming up tomorrow.